touch base on, man. And I see a lot of guys, they go through this, I don't know what I got on me. Yeah, I see a lot of guys go through this or whatever. But man, if a woman ever gets you jammed up, get you put in a situation where she calls the laws on you, you don't need to deal with her, man. What I see from a lot of dudes is, women are loyal to their emotions. And, basically women make decisions based on their emotions. So if you and your girl having an argument one day, or saying you did something she didn't like, or whatever the case may be, and she called the laws on you and get you put in jail, man, don't ever take a woman back that gets you jammed up with the laws, man, because she don't respect your freedom. She don't respect your time. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, if you got a bad criminal history and you're putting false allegations on him, you can't even get a job. Because ain't nobody going to hire you if they see you got pending allegations, false allegations, or even a criminal record. Because even if she don't press charges or whatever the case may be, it's still on your record. So why would you even want to deal with a woman that puts you in that situation? That's why, fellas, you need to have self-respect. Like, always pay attention to the red flags. Like if a woman hits you for the first time, or she raises her voice at you for the first time, or she just do some vindictive shit, for the first time, yeah, you need to get rid of her immediately. You don't need to be in that situation. You don't need to be with that woman, because she's just gonna be a detriment to your life. So you definitely need to stay away from a woman like that, because the juice is not worth the squeeze. It's definitely not worth it. So if y'all on this live, man, chime in, man. Have you ever dealt with a woman that, was abusive, or called the laws and put false allegations on you? Because I'm going to tell you from my perspective, I had a woman like that years ago. It was a woman that I used to mess with, like, when we were kind of like teenagers at the time, but, we lost touch. But then, like, I say about 10 years later, we got back in contact. And she literally got salty because I wasn't trying to be in a relationship with me. And she called the laws and tried to put false allegations on me. But, due to, me not having a criminal history, the cops just sent me a citation in the mail. They didn't come and arrest me or whatever. So fast forward, I got a citation for that. And I eventually I end up beating it. But then this is the kicker part. She tried to put a bogus restraining order on me. And like, I went to court, and I was literally supposed to go out of town that weekend, but something told me not to go. So, luckily I didn't. So we went to court. She's telling the judge all this gibbery and jabber. And then when I tell my side of the story, it seems like the judge just wanted me to hurry up and end what I had to say so he could dismiss it, because he knew she was on some BS. He knew she was on some bullshit. So, first thing that came out of his mouth was, "Hey, I have no choice but to dismiss this case, which you presented under statutes. Hey, man, I can't grant you a restraining order." Yeah, you should have saw the salty ass look on her face. Yeah, because she knew she was in the wrong, and I'm like, dude, you did all that for nothing. And then years later, and then eventually I ended up beating the ticket too. So that was like two separate things, the restraining order and the false allegations of me putting hands on her because I didn't want to deal with her. Nah, man, I'm not risking my freedom for no female. I don't care. It ain't that serious. Like, you have a lot of men out here that will, but I'm not. If I do some jail time, it's gonna be for some major stuff. It ain't gonna be for no woman. Like, ain't no woman worth you sitting in jail unless she's trying to put your life in harm's way or something. Yeah, man. But years later, man, she tried to reach out to me, and actually, no. Let me tell you what she did. Okay, so that same month when all that happened, it was my birthday month, and she bought me a grill, like one of them little portable grills, because she knew I like to cook. And I'm in a I'm in the living room watching TV. Next thing you know, I hear something slide on my patio. And then I go outside and see what it is. It's a grill with a birthday card on it saying happy birthday. And it was from her, which was weird because, I mean, you know, if a man put hands on you, what woman in their right mind is going to buy that man something for his birthday if he allegedly put hands on you? So you already know something about that story wasn't adding up. And then 2 weeks later, I think it was on a Sunday, and I was out of town. The woman that I was talking to all the time, you know, she stays like an hour away. So, you know, sometimes I will go there on the weekends to go see her or whatever. And my brother used to stay next door from me at the time, you know, in the same apartment complex. And he calls me. He said, "Bro, somebody left a somebody left a card taped to your patio window, you know." So he was like, "I'll just take it off, and then, you know, when you come back or when you go to work tomorrow, just knock on my door and I'll give it to you." Okay, cool. So I get the car. I wait, you know, I didn't want to, cause I got in kind of late that night, so I didn't want to knock on this door. So I waited till the morning time, as I was getting ready to go to work, and then I knocked on bro door, and then he handed me the card. So I read it. It said, I apologize, you know, for, you know, putting false allegations on you, blah blah blah. And then she telling me, you know, she just sounds some irrelevant shit, talking about, well, I've been working out and all that stuff and having a few drinks to take off the edge, blase blase. And she was like, you know, don't let your past mess with your present. I understand that now. It was just some blah blah whatever. So yeah, man, she knew she was in the wrong for what she did. So that's why I tell fellas, man, like, don't. If a woman get you jammed up, don't get back with her, bro, because she ain't gonna have no respect for you, and you don't respect yourself. Why would you want to be with a woman that gets you jammed up? No. And me personally, I don't care if it's a girlfriend or a family member or even your own parents. You get me jammed up, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Nothing. We ain't got nothing to talk about at all. And you shouldn't want to deal with a woman that does that. But yeah, man. And then years later, I think after that, she tried to reach out to me and talk to me. I said, man, you my past, and that's where I'm gonna leave you. Goodbye, and blocked her. Yeah, man. Don't ever talk back to a woman that got you jammed up. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to talk about, man. So yeah, man, never deal with a woman that gets you jammed up with the laws or put you in jail, and then you get back out, and then you want to get back with her, y'all get back together and all that. Now I can see, like, if you was wrong for what you did or whatever, and you knew you was in the wrong, then I mean that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? If you did something you ain't had no business doing, okay, you deserve that. And you want to work it out with her, okay, cool, no problem, man. But if you knew she was like doing something like out of spite or, you know, because of her emotions and she was hurt, then hell no, man. Don't take her back. Don't take her back. Absolutely not. But if it was something you did, that was a different situation. Like if you had a bad night or a bad day and you put hands on her or you just did something you ain't had no business doing, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? If she willing to take you back, okay, cool. But any woman that does that out of spite, no, don't do it. Because I'm telling you, man, her respect is just going to get worse. Her lack of respect is just going to get worse and worse and worse for you. So, and it's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth dealing with it. You know, she's a toxic woman, very narcissistic, selfish. So, why would you even want to deal with that? It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to talk about. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gonna be going live more often. This is my second time going live. So hey man, I appreciate y'all watching the videos. Hey man, stay tuned for more. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that bell button so, you know what I'm saying, you can check out the future, videos or whatever. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all watching. Catch y'all later. Peace.